So you can hear me clear, right?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird.
Yeah. That's why I don't wear the headphones too much, because it's like I feel like there's no use to it. Yeah, you feel the taste with the microphone, right?
Oh, I think we should do it as we sip. It's like,
Yeah, do a little ASMR. Yeah, I might just put the audio tone in there too, yo. You know, make it a little louder. I am so Zach's just gonna be pouring the drinks for us. Hey, welcome everybody.
hey.
What's up? Tonight's
Hello.
episode. For today's episode, I'm just gonna be drinking with a homie of mine, and we're just gonna be chilling and talking. What do we have here, yo? Oh, you just put the lime in like that? I like that, dude.
Yeah. So initially, we're supposed to get aviation or Empress, but Bombay does the job.
Bombay does the job.
Does the job.
Yes, it is. But it's because there was no. What did you want?
Empress or aviation.
For the drink, right?
So here
But I
you
didn't
go.
have it. Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot.
Shout out to Raymark for actually. That's what he said, right? Like,
Oh, yeah, Raymark.
This was his idea.
Yeah. So, shout out to Tito Ray.
Yeah, dog. All right, dude.
All right,
cheers up, man.
You tasted Jen, or is it too much Jen?
The Sprite saved it.
Right?
Yeah, this is good.
I think I might be missing some Jen.
Yeah, tell me about work from home, man.
It's not the greatest, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly. Cause then you don't have separation of work and home. Like you wake up, go do your shift, you sign out, but then you still see that fucking computer.
Yeah.
And it's like you hear notifications and fucking about work.
At your own house, right?
Yeah. So it's like,
Dude,
there's
that's.
no separation. It can be really draining, dude.
Yeah, man, because we used to work together, and our job was out. Like we were outside throughout the whole entire. For how long did we work for? 2 years, right? We're just being outside. We were. He was my driver, and I was a swamper. We worked at this family company, which was a great job. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you, Jackson.
Thank you.
Johnny.
Shout out to y'all. I know y'all watch my podcast, but it was a very good time because we were like outside almost throughout the whole entire day, and when we went outside for today to get those alcohol, it made me just miss like, holy, like this rain feels so nice right now. It's just, I know how you feel just like being at home all the time, dude. Like it's
fucking draining, honestly. But yeah, like when you mentioned that, it's like, holy fuck, there were a lot of rainy days. Fucking jobs all the way out of West Van, and it's like windy, even worse. You going out, the gloves doesn't even help. It's still cold.
Oh yeah, straight.
Right?
Yeah, those rough times that when we worked outside, it was like when we get the stuff outside the truck, right? And then we'd just be freezing cold because we'd be touching metal rods all the time.
Dude, dollies.
Dollies, yeah, the dolly. I don't want to touch no dollies because they're so cold, man.
Fucking
Like,
wet. The best part of being the driver was
what's up?
When we park and it's like, all right, go do the tailgate.
To the tailgate?
Like that strap when it's wet and it's dirty and you don't want to touch it.
Oh right, the when you pull it down.
Yeah,
like the tail strap.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even like the
muddy.
actual tailgate itself, dude. It's like gross, the metal part.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's true. How do we even get to tailgates? Yeah, but
talking about work.
yeah, that was like the little things I should have appreciated back in the day, because damn, who knew would have like this happened, like
Yeah,
just working from home. I thought it'd be chill, and it's like a dream come true to like yeah, I finally get to chill at home. Like I wasn't happy like that when the virus came, but I was in my head I was like, yes, I get to relax and chill for a little bit. But no, that's not the case. That's not the answer at all. You actually appreciate the little things when you worked outside and just be like, oh man, I should have just I don't know.
should have just
yeah, but
fuck you, COVID.
yeah, straight,
Yeah.
man.
Honestly,
It's
like we kind of took it for granted because like it came out of nowhere and no one really expected that it was going to transpire into this.
Now we have these little problems when we go anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think it'd be normal when it's like, you think it'd be normal when the vaccines come and stuff? Do you think it's still? I think it's still been everyone's mindset to just like, hey, stay away from me.
I think everyone is a xenophobe now.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We talked about this last week, like how the normal, like going back to the normal is not gonna be the same because this is our new normal. How do you expect people to go back to that type of normal just that fast when everyone is like highly concerned of even like the vaccine? Is it gonna work? Is there gonna be side effects? No one is gonna not wear a mask. You're not gonna see lineups that's gonna be 2 meters apart.
Yeah.
Like everyone's gonna be spaced out.
Yeah.
And like
some people are thinking when the vaccines come, it's like another flu that we overcame, like swine flu and SARS, and people are just gonna think it's gonna be on that list, like tier list, like we got over it list, you know. But do you think this is like something different about COVID? That's like,
yeah, I think so. I was talking about this with Adam, or he mentioned it on the Zoom call, and he said there's different mutations happening all around the world. So like that's the difference between SARS and COVID, because it's constantly mutating. And yeah, that's essentially what you said. It's constantly mutating.
Yeah.
We might have to ask Adam for that one. How do you feel about COVID, like the vaccine being made so fast compared to the other vaccines?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you loud.
Okay, cool. Sorry, what?
How do you feel about the vaccine being made faster than the other?
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Vaccine takes years to actually make. So, and each medicine has a side effect. So that's what people are scared of, the side effects of that vaccine, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck side effects is. I'm just waiting for it because I know, like, we'll be done. You think we'd be all vaccinated 8% of the population by this March. Just 8%. Yeah.
I don't know numbers, but
just
like
I think during March. Say if we come to March, it will be only vaccinated 8% in BC, I would believe, or in Canada. I can't remember.
I think it's gonna be around that number. I mean,
yeah. So preparing myself. Not till September, next September, when everybody is really sure about the results of this whole entire pandemic. Like, will this COVID thing disappear, or will it still be in our?
I feel like it's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
Because you know how, like I said, it's constantly mutating.
Yeah.
And it's different all around the world. So I mean, someone could fact check me on that. I wish someone will. I hope it's the other way around, but that's just from what I heard. You don't want that shit mutating, man. Fuck, you don't want to end up like you wake up out of nowhere and like take off your glasses and I don't know, you got lasers fucking coming out of your eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
I wish for the quarantine, like everyone would turn into zombies. Yeah. Seriously, man. Like,
that means some like World War Z shit.
Yeah, Walking Dead. Like I remember Brad and I would always like pretend like, yo, what if there's a zombie apocalypse, dog? And he'd be like, I'm like, Brad, you too, you turn? Brad, you turning?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes on the road, you're driving, brother.
Yo, you know what's funny though? Like he'd be doing that and then like he'd break out laughing.
Yeah, Brad was a kind-hearted character. He was fucking hilarious, man.
Okay.
How do you drive when you're like fucking around? Not like drifting and driving, like proper driving, but his focus, it's like his one eye is on the road and the other is on me, trying to entertain me.
No, he's got both eyes on you and his third eye looking on the road.
Straight. I don't know what he does because it's like, so it's like cross eye, like you look and then yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude is a fucking legend for sure. I did not believe the whole the hype with Bradley, like, oh, if you need a driver, you gotta go Brad. Like, you fucked up. He fucked up too. You best go to Brad, not the taxi driver.
Yeah.
So like,
that's sick.
Until I experience it, it's like, yo, this guy's a madman. Like this guy. Okay, my best memory of Bradley driving a fucking 5-ton So this guy is on West Broadway before Kingsway. No, before Main. And there's an alley that's like the size, like it's the smallest fucking alley. It's like comparable to like downtown, right? And he's trying to turn left on a fucking busy intersection with like 2 yellow lines, and he's like, looks at me. He looks at me. He's like driving. Looks at me like this. Watch this. Fucking takes a turn without hesitation. And just goes in perfectly, like he's done it a million times. And I'm just like, whoa, I'm holding on tight as he's going. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, Brad? And he just like, beast.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you are.
We're
dude.
talking
Like,
about a 5-ton truck
Yeah.
making a 90-degree turn or what?
no,
A
whatever
sharp ass,
fucking
like a
decree
Tokyo
was.
drift kind of turn type shit in a 5-ton, and he did it perfectly with
Small alley on
full
the
confidence. That's why
main-
you gotta give him props.
main road. Yes. Dude, that was insane, dude. And I was just like, holy fuck. This
Cheers,
guy's
brother.
a beast. Cheers.
The ice makes it a lot different.
You taste the gin more? You
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
add
Just
more
give me
Sprite.
more Sprite, please.
Oh, let me mix you up. Let me mix
Yeah,
you
thank you. I felt the gin just like, yeah, motherfucker, you haven't tasted me in a long time. Because I always get Mickey's, man. Like the Smirnoff Mickey's was always my go-to. Everybody knows this. Like when people started saying BYOB, I'm like, huh, fuck, okay. Literally bring my own drink, a Mickey to myself, like a small ass bottle of Smirnoff. All alcohol tastes like shit to me, dude. Like it tastes like shit. Like, oh my god, you got Ciroc? I'm like, ooh, rich. Like what? That didn't even make any sense, but
Ooh, Rich. Ooh, you rocking Ciroc?
fuck, I fucked that joke up. But anyways, all alcohol tastes like shit to me, so I just choose one. I just chose one simple alcohol, which is Smirnoff. I think I've mentioned that in my past podcast, but
Yeah, dude. I'd always call you out on it. I'd always tell you like, yo, when are you gonna level up? Like, you've been trying to defeat that Smirnoff monster.
yeah, dude.
And this is when Dennis was partying more and seeing him drink more, and me like being his friend for so long and seeing him stick to one Smirnoff. Just baffles me, man.
Level up my ass. That shit is $16 on a budget, baby. Like that will get you fucked up.
If I know one thing from you, man, it's you really know how to fucking deal with your money.
Yeah, dude.
If I know one thing about this guy,
I think all Filipinos are, dog.
no, man, no.
Oh man. Thanks for that, though. I take that. I'm happy with the credit line. It's like woo, not like fuck. You know? Yeah. So that's the thing. I'm not fucking over. Like I do this fucked up shit, but I'm not fucking that shit over.
If you talk to yourself 10 years before and like,
Oh,
hey,
it's a
this
question, yeah.
this is who you are, yo.
Yeah.
And these are the people.
I
that
think
you're
it'd
gonna
be
still
fucking
hanging out with.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, are you gonna accept that?
Like your past self and shit. It's like you're talking to your past self, like this is what I have. Do you accept it? So, no.
Do you have a car at least? No.
Yeah, I've actually thought about that shit like that. Like, what would you do if you, as of like your appearance right now, and you just teleport back in grade 8?
Yeah.
Like, what would you just like? You better stop showing your fucking dick. No.
Enough with the balls. I'm sick of it, man.
Yeah, dog. Is I actually think about that shit, but there's nothing you could do about it. Unless like, thing about me is like I have trouble moving on. You know, like just the minor things, like oh shit. I actually have to ask myself, like I train my mind all day, and I actually have to ask myself, like, are you ready to move on? And I'm like, oh, thanks for the question, yo. Yeah, I'm ready to move on. Like I always ask myself that when I'm like tripping over like something about something,
Like
you know,
something.
just like everyday basis, like what you would have been or what ifs.
Like what you could have changed and
Mm-hmm.
and see what the outcome was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
so-
shit,
So
dog.
that, dude, I think
Yeah.
about that all the time. You
Mm.
know what I mean? Because like, you tend to do some fucked up shit when you're young,
Yeah.
and it's just like, meh. And then like a couple years later, you think about it, and it's like, whoa, like you're kind of lame, dude.
Mm.
Like, you know. And then you have to like think about it and accept the fact that you did that.
Mm.
And what, like you said, you ask yourself like, how are you gonna move on? How are you
Mm.
gonna move on? So.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude. I feel like what I would tell myself if I went back 10 years, it's like, yo, be mentally prepared of what's gonna happen after high school.
Yeah.
Because they're throwing you out there. And they really meant it when they told you in high school.
Yo, yeah.
Yo, that's
dude.
some real life shit.
That's
you
some
know?
good shit.
You
That's
know what
good
I mean?
shit, yeah.
So, it's like they're throwing you like, oh yeah, good luck. Whew, I'm tired of your skipping ass.
Yeah, I'll be honest. When we had that graduation rehearsal, when you were just like you're in grade 12 now, you just be
Yeah.
like, damn, like I'm out this bitch, you know, like.
Like, what's next?
Mhm.
Cause then, yo, elementary, fucking, I graduated like, whoa, na 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 na. Man, I
Vitamin
know.
C.
Yo, I'll see you. You go to Gladstone? Oh shit, dude, I'll miss you so much. And it's like,
That shit was so cringe because everyone started crying and shit. I'm like, why is everyone crying, man? Nobody's fucking dead,
it's
dude.
like you're still in school next year.
Yeah, like we're still gonna go back in like 2 months after, man. I don't want to see
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah, dude. It's
I'm just
like,
kidding.
Yeah, it's just it's way more different because
Yeah.
then now you're thrown in, you gotta fucking get a job, and then you got bills on coming, and you're not prepared for any of that shit. And then, you know, like some people don't fucking like school, you know, like I'm good job for everyone or for whoever like got into like university or college or even anything outside of high school, you know, like congrats, because that shit's fucking hard, man.
Yeah, quite is.
Like
Quite is.
if you're in high school and you're already fucked up enough and you're not like focusing, like dude, like a small percentage of you is gonna focus and actually do shit post high school.
That's for the youngins out there.
Yeah, for the youngins.
I actually have like a lot of youngin subscribers.
For
this.
real, you guys
Yeah, so-
gotta focus in school, because that's the one thing I regretted in high school. Like I wish I could have done more with myself and seen like my full potential, but
Right?
I don't regret high school. I don't fully regret high school because like, yo, I had so much fun, man. Like hanging out with this guy, Josh, Vince, sometimes Jiro, whoever would like hang out. Like shout out to fucking Joanne and the other girls, like fucking Elisa, Nina. Like y'all made fucking high school like dope, and like regardless if I was shit in school, like I still had so much fun outside school during the school time.
Mm. Yeah, I remember we go to those campfires, yeah.
Oh yes. Yo.
Like those bonfires, like how we make fire and how we get here, yo. I just follow Joanne and them. I'm like, okay,
They knew some fucking spots.
lead the map. Yo.
Do you remember? So this is one time when my mom bought a detergent at fucking Costco, and she washed my hoodie, and I wore it to that bonfire without it being fully dry, so it was still kind of damp, and like you can smell it. It smelled so bad,
Yeah.
and I kept telling you guys like, oh, my jacket smells so bad. You guys would come close. I'm like, oh. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Vince's reaction.
Oh, dude, give it away.
Dude, that shit smelled so bad.
Yeah.
Anywho's, man, how have you been throughout this pandemic?
Dude, have I been, man? Okay, so I'm gonna explain right now. I've just been grinding on Park on the PS5, dude. Hey, I know I should have some work done for this podcast, but damn, 2K is just right there, right in front of me, dude. And when you play my Park, it's like I'm a kid again. Like those times, I'm like, holy, I forgot how fun this was. But other than that, I've just been going by, man. Getting by. that's pretty much it. But mentally wise, I'm good because everyone's healthy. From what for the people I care about, nothing serious that's going on. So we gotta appreciate that and take gratitude. That's it.
God bless.
Yeah, life's not perfect, by the way. It's not perfect. I'm just saying. Because if I say, "Oh, it's shit, man. I can't fucking go out. I can't club and shit." No, like, yeah. What can you do, right? As much as, dude, when this thing started, I actually like had to go out, and my parents were like tripping about this COVID thing.
Yeah.
It's like back in March when it began, or April, or August in the summer. Yeah.
That shit is crazy because you know, do you remember when Kobe died and like
Yeah,
there was an article on the 29th in Los Angeles. Headline was like Lakers star passed away, helicopter crash.
Yeah.
And on the side, the top right, it said COVID, like COVID outbreak, news cases rising and shit.
Yeah, and then the wildfire.
Yeah,
and
like
all that stuff.
No one paid attention about it. This shit just snuck up on us.
Put more Sprite, yo. That shit was strong, dude. Is it the Bombay? I think it's the Bombay because I think
Are you tasting it still?
I feel like, huh?
Are you tasting it? A lot of it?
Just a little bit of Sprite, please.
Yeah.
Not a lot of it. I just don't like that fucking.
The aftertaste?
I hate that bite, man. That bites your throat.
Oh,
Yeah, the Coke saves it.
I wish we had an Empress. That
Yeah.
shit would have been like
Let's get some more ice.
purple and shit. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I wish that you had a better experience than this. Next time.
No, it's good, yo. I'm actually having a great time right now. Like, this is sick. Yeah, thank you, yo. Oh, shit. I don't have to set up a time. Before, and we did this podcast, we set up a timer because the SD card can only record half.
Yeah.
So, like 15 minutes when we go for 30.
Yeah.
So, I actually have to put a timer for 15 minutes to reset the cameras and stuff. I got a new SD card.
Shout out Best Buy.
Straight. No, what I was getting to the story is that I bought this SD card that we used was 32 gigs. I bought one on Amazon for $80. $80, 1,000 gigs SD card.
Shit.
For two.
Yeah,
For two. I'm like, okay, bet. And it was on Prime as well, right? It was on Prime as well, so even more bet, yo, I'll buy it. And then when it came, I tested it out, and it 1,000 gigs, 1,000 gigs more powerful than the fucking regular SD card I have. And as soon as I put it on the camera, it only recorded 12 gigs out of 1,000. I'm like, I got fucking scammed. I got fucking scammed.
I remember when they were shipping it out. You're an idiot.
This fucking dumbass is gonna get it.
It's like a Charlie chocolate factory type of shit. They're like, Oompa Loompa,
Yo.
this guy's getting scammed. I will fake the 1,000 gigabytes.
Yo, as soon as I tried it, man, I used it on the recording day too, dude. And then fucking it glitched the camera and shit, and Anthony was like laughing his ass off. And Drew was like, yo, what brand is that? I'm like, it says YAZ, yo, Y-A-Z-Z. What the fuck is that? What do you mean? It's a SD card. No, man, like there's specific SD cards you have to get. I'm like, which one? Okay, so there's and then he mentioned all the brands except for the brand I had bought. You know, it's like, you got scammed, brother. I'm like, how much is for 1,000 gigs SD card? Dude, that's like $400, man. I'm like, what? Yeah, $400. It's $400 for one SD card.
Dude, 1 terabyte for a fucking external hard drive, that's $80.
Yeah, man. And yeah, so I'm glad. So moral of the story is, I don't have to set a timer for my recordings.
Yeah, that's the moral of the story.
It's the morals.
You guys get better fucking content.
Thing is, the lesson of that is, if it's too good to be true, don't fucking believe it. Because I actually got scammed at Amazon, dude. That was whack. $80 wasted down the drain. And my dad's like, "Can I have it?" It's like, "Sure, dude. If you want to get scammed too, here you go."
Dad or Pa,
Yeah.
I thought you should be passing stuff on to me, but I guess it's reverse psychology for you. Here you go. Good luck on the scam.
Thanks for teaching me how to save money, by the way, Papa. Thank you. Yeah, man. So I can actually just chill. I've never stressed so hard in a podcast before because this is the first time I'm using the bigger SD card. So I'm chilling. I'm good.
He's stressed.
Yo, how do you feel right now? It's actually quite hitting me, dude.
I told you it'll sneak up on you.
It'll sneak up on me like
so
the Viper, Randy Orton.
He's yo, Orton is right. Orton is doing this right now.
Yeah, the fucking his kip up, his setting up finisher.
You know when he goes behind and it falls down and does this shit?
Oh yeah,
That
like
shit's
he
sick.
pops up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he just turns his back.
It's
Like,
like
in an
SBR
instant.
12 or no, WWE 12. That was his finisher.
Yeah. Yo, we loved wrestling so much. Yeah, this is how we got close for how many years, dog? 7? It's been like 7 years of
No, man.
15
No.
since I got here, bro.
So
05 minus 20.
no, I arrived 06. It'd be 06 because I met you.
That's like 16, dude. 16,
I
15
met
years.
you-
I don't know if my math's correct.
Matt's incorrect. It's 14 years.
I was close. I was close.
How did we first meet, man?
Yo,
'Cause you have
dog.
a different version than I have a different
That's-
version.
It was so funny because you have a different version. I don't wanna clown you because
I know.
but you look good now, so I think I could say it. This guy used to have the huge buck teeth like back in elementary.
It'd be like this forever for whoever can see. It'd be like
Yeah.
sticking out, and I'd close my mouth. Okay, wait. If you search up Freddie Mercury right now, that's how I look like in grade 4. If you search up Freddie Mercury from Queen, and shout out, that's the greatest band of all time.
Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia. Is that the right guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
Galileo,
Oh!
Galileo.
I saw. Yeah, I don't listen to him,
But yeah, it was crazy, that buck teeth, and I was a fob, yo.
yeah, dude. Yeah, it was sick because what happened was how we got really close is because I was like, yo, this guy speaks Bisaya. I want him, yo. And the number 1 draft goes to Zach Malagosa for number 1 speaking Bisaya. Come over here.
Yo, my first interaction with this guy was he was playing goalie all the way at the other end of the field, not the closest to the school. And then I asked, obviously, like when you see a Filipino, it's like to all my FOBs out there. and,
FOB,
like,
shout out.
You just
FOB.
came from Canada. The first thing you're looking for is there anyone Filipino here? Like, he looks Filipino here. Are you Pinoy?
Yo,
No,
guys,
I mean-
I thought you were fucking Chinese, dude. Like,
Yes, dude. I've had several fucking situations where a random old Chinese lady would just start speaking Chinese to me, and even when I first came to Canada too, like they'd start speaking Chinese and be like, "Oh no, Filipino." Like I barely spoke. Like, well,
Straight.
I can't say I barely spoke.
And that was
English.
grade 4, right?
Yeah, so it was grade 4.
Yeah.
And I just simply asked this dude, like, "Are you Filipino?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Where from?" Like, "I'm from Cebu." I'm like, "Gata, Bisaya, man." You know what I mean? Yo, that's like the reaction you're gonna get. It's like, "Oh, fuck yes."
Yeah.
And this guy goes to my school.
Yeah.
And then
That's how you build a community, yo.
Yo,
Like,
that's
oh
good.
shit, Bisayas Aka!
Yes,
Let's
dude.
go!
Shout out to all the Bisayas out there. You fucking fast talking motherfuckers.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, and I remember the first time I came over, you fucking hit me with a steel chair, bro.
Yeah, it was a real steel chair because of we got closer. We got a lot closer due to the fact that we love wrestling, yo.
And action figures.
Oh yeah,
We had action figures.
Dude, when after school, like I mentioned in my past podcast, we'd like wrestle after school every single day till elementary, till high school, yo.
Yo, my favorite ring would have been the wooden playground before they changed it. Do you remember when they
Yeah,
upgraded
McBride. It was a wooden playground. We
Nope.
saw it as a steel cage.
No, dude, it was a perfect ring. It was box and it had other entry to
Oh.
another ring, a smaller ring.
right.
So, dude, we'd have like
with and it's okay to fall because there's wood chips around.
yeah,
right? Yeah.
trying to push someone out.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. Hey man, you gonna be good?
Oh my
Alright,
god,
alright.
yeah. I love getting chokeslammed on one of those wood chips, yo. Especially when it's like kind of like raining and they're all like nice and moist. You fall down, it doesn't matter, yo. It's just like because it's like soft.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's. I mean, you'd still get hurt, but it's not like you're a kid. It's like shit again. Like, you know what I
man.
mean?
I'm surprised we didn't even get in trouble. Like we did it right after school when everyone
Oh.
with all the kids would just like we'd wait all the kids to go home. Like the little kids, like the kindergartens to go
Yeah.
home after school and then
Yeah.
when their mom drops them home and then when that shit is empty, all right, boys, tag team. Me and Zach against my brother and
Christopher Collins. You guys can have 3. Don't worry. We're 98 overalls. You don't know us yet. Now you will.
who's champion? I'm champion. Colin's like, man, fuck you, yo. Yeah, man.
Dude, we had so many wrestling memories, bro.
Yeah, we actually did.
And different venues. And one that really stood out was at Grace Park.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that was the
with
first park I've
the
ever like,
Woodruffs, yo. Fucking Kyle and Josh.
yeah.
And dude, that was so fun, bro.
Yeah, we go hard because it was the biggest park ever.
Yeah.
No, not ever, but
Like, it was just, well, okay, we're little, right? So obviously, yes, it was the
oh yeah,
biggest
for
park
sure,
ever.
for sure.
But now I look at it, it's like, man, this shit's so small. Yeah. But yeah, dude.
But look at us now, yo. I barely watch wrestling though. It's because it's kind of weird now, except for like Roman Reigns. That's my guy. but it's kind of like it's not as the same as before. So
No, it isn't. I think the moment John Cena changed his finisher to
FU2
FU2
attitude
adjustment, it's just like
I remember you
think-
complain about
Thank
that.
you.
That
You
shit
need
was
an
hilarious.
attitude adjustment. Okay, fuck you changing your name for why? I knew you as Word Life, yo, not fucking whatever his slogans
Yo,
are.
it's so funny now. Like, you'd laugh when you see John Cena's like old ass. To us, it's like okay. Let me explain. When John Cena, when he was like a rapper and all that stuff, to us he was a G.
He was a hero.
Kids these days laugh at that
Yeah.
shit, yo.
Yeah, it's like
Kids these days laugh at that shit. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" John Cena being all hip hop because
Yeah.
they see him as
the soldier. Of
Yeah, the
fucking-
soldier of-
fucking Captain America.
yeah,
wrestling. dude.
straight. And then like to us, yo, like that's a fucking G, dog.
No, man. Like, I don't think you understood, kid.
Yeah,
Yo, this
man.
dude was spinning. No, he made a custom belt
Yeah.
that looked like a fucking spinning rim, yo. He'd like spin that shit like Word Live. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, and he was my superstar when I was a kid in SmackDown, along with the badass Undertaker when I was a kid.
It honestly have to be, for me, it had to be Jeff Hardy. And the
Oh,
moment
yeah,
I
for
knew
sure.
that I fell in love with this guy was no homo. Is when I bought SmackDown 2. Is it or Here Comes, I think it's SmackDown 2. And
Yeah.
dude, Jeff Hardy was like 80 overall, but this guy had fucking armbands, tattoos, long hair. He had like boots that had white top on it. And I was just like, dude, this guy's sick. And he's like jumping off the top rope, doing all this crazy acrobatic shit. It's like, oh, I want to be that guy. Like,
Yeah, he was he's breaking every bone in his body, right?
exactly. Like, how? Like, how do you endure
Like
that
growing
much
up,
pain?
I'd be like, Kuya, don't touch me, don't kick me, please, don't fucking like hurt me because I'm like injured in the gym. And like comparing to Jeff Hardy, like going all through those crazy shit
You
for
can't
his body.
compare, man.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
Dude jumped off a 40-foot fucking, I don't know what it was,
Just
but
gonna appreciate the wrestler when he's
He's-
still here, yo.
he swanton bombed Randy Orton 40 foot up in the air.
That
Like,
was dope. That was dope.
that dude just has no fear. And to get to that level, it's like, you're crazy. Like, what are you on?
Straight.
We know, Jeff. Cheers, man.
Cheers, dog. Cheers. Yeah, it's. I think this is my third time saying this.
It's hitting me for sure now.
Yeah, it is.
But
It is.
it's a good time.
All right.
It's a good time.
Oh, we're past on our yeah, which is good. We finished it like it was nothing, yeah. So
yeah,
it's good.
this is dope.
Yeah. Any last words you want to say?
I just want to say, I don't know. Kind of drunk.
Yeah, me too, yo.
No, I do have something to say. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was gonna say thank you, but I was like, you're welcome, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, for sure. Hey,
this is dope. I wish all the boys we can do it one day. You know?
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sadly, yeah, it was highly planned that like, yo, before this COVID strike, I'm gonna slide in the boys just for one night, and then never happened. And I guess this is the first time that we're actually like just having a nice time, drinking gin and Sprite, rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and Sprite, laid back with my mind on my money, on my money, on my mind. Thank you guys for watching, man.
Cheers.
Peace. Good shit, bro. That's it.
All right, we gonna keep drinking or what?
Let's keep drinking, yeah. We'll go upstairs. You want to see my PS5?